if it's a new registration, it's a new registration if they've never voted. If they've had an address change, you can check that box. Of course, if they change their party, chances are no. You know what I'm saying? Or a name change. Okay, so you just want to make sure they get that checked. Of course, date of birth, the county, work phone or cell phone, either or. Male and female. Also, so their vote counts in the preliminaries. They want to make sure they check either Democratic or Republican. Okay. Sign it and date it. But it's highlighted. You'll have an example card if y'all can't remember, so y'all can work off that. Is everybody good? Does anybody have any questions? Cool? All right. Just make sure you keep them. Just get them back to me by the time we get done with everything. So we have like folders. We got a couple binders. No, we did not have clipboards. But we got something. We got something sturdy. You know what I'm saying? If you got something more sturdy, like a book or something in your vehicle, yes.
We only have a couple yet.
Yeah.
I mean, if she has folders are good. We have a couple of binders, but she has 3, 4, 4 and a couple of binders. We're going to be doing how many stacks do we make? Teams?
So there's 5 in each one, but whatever. Like I'll give you some extra. Like we go out in teams. However, we separate. We definitely have as many as accessible as necessary. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So they will not, if they do, they will not fill this out. Now I'll tell you what, so I will make sure I go over all of these though before I place them into Van, and Van just make sure we get the data goes in so we know who's been knocked and who hasn't. So I will make sure you can ask that, but I'll just be double checking these though just to make sure because we don't want any trouble, right?
So what does that mean? So is there a question on there for prior conviction?
There is not a question on here. There is not a question on here for prior conviction. It is in the warning, however. It is in the warning.
What does the warning say?
So the warning says, so this is, you have to be a U.S. citizen, live in Kentucky, and the address is listed above, that you're 18 or will be 18 before the next general election, not convicted of a felon or have been convicted of a felony. Civil rights must have been restored by executive pardon, if so, and have not been judged mentally incompetent in a court of law. Do not claim the right to vote anywhere outside of Kentucky.
So have they been? Is that the executive order?
So that they'll know, like, so having the pardon, like if they had a pardon, they'll know because that's huge. Now that is another thing that we're working on.
Is a pardon an executive order? Would this 170,000 people be under?
That's a wonderful question, and I cannot provide you that answer at this time. So
like
I'm so
brother yesterday, Savvy.
Right.
He was saying that he got the executive order didn't restore his rights. He had to go and then get pardoned as well for his rights to be restored. So it seems like it's a 2-step process.
It is. So actually, thank you for bringing that up. So if we run into somebody like that, you can't please take a card, note that, and make sure we get their phone number because I also have some paperwork and some things to go through. So that way, I would like to get back in touch with them because as we know, there's been 200,000 people with their voting rights restored. How many of them? I think 18% of those know, right? So we definitely want to make sure that's impactful. We definitely want to make sure they know. So if you run across somebody, they're not sure, they don't know, just please mark. Do you know if your voting rights have been restored? I'm sorry?
How do we know that they're fully incarcerated?
Maybe
What's the initial question that we're asking?
I think we
That's
should just
good.
say off the rip, these are the eligibility criteria. You can't be registered in another state. You have to be 18 and not formally incarcerated as well as a citizen. So you might want to say that up front to folks, and then it'll cue them off if they say.
And say something like, "Are you good with all of these?"
Right, exactly.
That way you're not in the business too much.
So, you can have been formally incarcerated. It's the felon status.
It's that's
Right.
correct. That's
You just
important.
gotta ask straight up and down. You say this is the criteria, and you're a citizen.
Are you good with this?
You're resident in Kentucky, not registered anywhere else. Obviously, 18 years older. Are you a convicted felon?
I would say if people don't know, ask them for their contact information,
Exactly.
like their number,
where we write it
and just
at.
write it on the back.
That's
I
it,
would say
right.
Just
Just-
write it on the back
Thank
so
you.
somebody can follow
That's
up
right.
and double check, because there is a way for us to check to see if their name's in the system.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's perfect. And actually, and I want you to, like, please, because we need every single vote. So if you come across somebody and you don't know, still have them fill out a card. Just please make a note on that for me, so I can check that. And then if they are, we can double back. Like, and even if they can't vote this year, this election, you know what I'm saying? We can work on their steps to take so we can get them get their pardon or to get whatever's necessary so they can vote the next time. Right?
Kelly?
Yes. Conversation. I mean, think about what you're gonna say before you get to the door. I'm gonna say something like, my name is Telly. I'm not from Kentucky. I came here because I was inspired by Breonna Taylor's mom. And so I don't know what's gonna happen in the election. I'm not telling you who to vote for, but I'm doing right by Breonna Taylor. And so whatever your message is, I'm from New Orleans. I have nothing to do with what happened in Kentucky. I like the whiskey that's here. I might say that or not, depending on who it is. But you're trying to figure out, because they'll correct me and say bourbon. But you just want to be conversational and comfortable, and don't make it too heavy. If shit feels shaky at the door, go to the next door and kind of leave. So I know we'll be paired up, and this isn't something that you hadn't done before. At the end of the day, people just want you to talk to them like they're human beings.
That's right.
That's
And
it.
just a reminder that we're not there to tell people to vote.
We're
Right,
not there to
that's-
tell people
It's
who to
not
vote
the
for.
day for our Daniel Cameron, stop Daniel Cameron advocacy.
We're nonpartisan.
One time, I was walking her to make sure I knew what she was talking about.
If someone asks you what is your own political party, do you answer that question?
You can't answer.
Yeah, as an individual, you could say
As an
me
individual.
personally, but I'm not telling you.
When you mention that within, like, you know what I'm saying, within your opening speech, you know what I'm saying, you mention, like, who you are as a person. Like, because it's not pushing somebody else's, like, you, but it's also, like, letting them know, like,
What I would say to you is, your objective at the door is to get something from them. So make it about them. So they may ask that question. I'm not going to say what I'm because it's one in this instance, it may be inconsequential. So you're just trying to make sure that you engage with them. And if they say, well, I don't believe in Democrats, I understand that.
Yeah.
I think I'm all right. And then somebody might be that's a black man. Why y'all out here against him? That's a little deeper. And I don't know if the conversation's going to go there. But you say, well, listen, as I said before, I'm here because of Breonna Taylor. And this is how I was affected by it. Whoever you're making a decision to be with, that's your decision.
But make sure you register.
But make sure you register.
Yeah, so on that, so like it is real important. I mean, for the C3 side of
Yes,
things,
absolutely.
we are nonpartisan, right? So, and then, but chances are it works out good because of the neighborhood we're in. Chances are we all on the same side anyway, right? So, basically, we want intentional conversations. We want people to vote. That's what we're there for. We need everybody to be registered to vote. Do not offer information freely. If they ask you, you're welcome to engage. But again, key thing. Register to vote.
But I can understand what Kay is saying also, in addition to that, everything you said, right, and right again. I do understand to Kay from your position, from your position, when you're talking to especially a younger black man, you might want to say, hey man, tell me a little bit about myself, and this and that, but it's not about party affiliation, it's not about how we're doing in the community, doing good work, and I wanted to try to get you registered, that kind of thing. I get what she's saying is less is more not to get in trouble. Because it's not just for everybody to understand, it's not like we just saying we shouldn't do it. It's actually, it can hurt everybody's status, especially vocals, particularly. Well, I think anybody's, right? Because you can't really register vote. Can you register voters and say stop Daniel Cameron at the same time? Is that legal?
Of course, Andy Bashir is registering voters right now.
Oh, okay, cool. So, but we are not doing it.
Yeah.
Because we partner with
this is a
voters.
nonpartisan
Nonpartisan.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
will be
vote-
other times when we will plan to go out, as ourselves, what we want to do, but not today.
So won't vote and vocal can't either.
We'll vote, right.
That's right.
All right. So that's it. So we ready to the list. What's that now? Tell us
So,
what we got.
so do you have an idea of like how are we gonna break people up?
So unless you have a specific, but I know y'all aren't from here. So how many people do we have?
Can we just rate the people that are gonna go outside? Just raise your hand.
How many people are actually going out
So one,
to
two,
go to the street? Yeah, tonight.
That's right.
Come on tonight.
18.
about 18 people.
Okay, so we always stay in pairs. And so you can pair on one side of the street and a pair on the other side of the street. We can go down, this is 36th, and that's pretty much, and then we can go up and go down 34th. We can go down, let's see, how much time are we? How much?
We should try to get people back here by like 7 o'clock. I don't want people outside of the door.
Right. Okay, so we can go just hit start this way and we'll work ourselves around the block and we'll meet up.
Those once you go up this way, there's going to be the cross streets and people can go into the cross streets.
Yes.
Okay, so does everybody have somebody's phone number that's here? Does everybody have a phone
Want to
number
get the
for
registration forms?
somebody?
Yeah.
Everybody, yes? Is that a yes?
Oh, yes.
So if anybody wants to put my number in their phone, tell me when you're ready. If you want.
I muted it. Nobody
That's
heard it.
good. Nobody commented.
You have a partner?
2322. Here, you take the rest of this.
So obviously, as you can see, Until Freedom's leading the group. Until Freedom, Woke Vote, Vocal Kentucky, a grouping together to lead a group to Canvas. Yeah, it's canvassing time. We're at the Carl Braden Center currently and about to leave from here to branch out throughout the West. I'm going to set this down for just a moment. The canvassing will begin in just a moment. If you do nothing else, stay live.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
We will not make excuses.
There you go.
My video. Can I?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're going to be the most audible because you're right there.
Hello. Hello, everyone. This sure is lovely.
You think you should vote Tamika's group or the other group?
I think I should hold that. What do you think? The other group?
Huh?
We can go whichever way you want.
You got more of a loop. Let's go this way.
This is really a lot. Hello, everyone. We are walking to get voters registered for the upcoming election, November 10th, 7th.
Oh, I got it now.
You're like, quit talking.
No, I'm not even talking. We should talk. We got to let the people know what's going on. Oh, I mean, you can do. You pull up the live stream on your Facebook, and we can answer people's questions as we're walking. So right now we're on Broadway Street, and we had two teams. One team went east, and the other team went west. Say it again. What's happening right now is Local Kentucky, Woke Vote, and Until Freedom are partnering together, canvassing throughout the West End. Not so much to encourage citizens in any biased direction, but rather just encouraging them to vote, register to vote, and educating them on voting dates such as early registration and election day itself. Again, we're in the West End. One team went west, one team went east. Currently, we're following the West team, catching up to them anyway. Any questions? Good.
Shamika's on there.
Oh, nice. Shout out to Shamika Parrish, right? Who I believe is currently in New York with a portion of the team at Vocal Kentucky. So kudos to Shamika Parrish, right, and her team at Vocal. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
Blink twice if you're being handicapped.
Is that what they said?
No.
Who said that?
Those kids, they all look like they were being held captive by.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, better idea.
You are already my lucky charm because you're number one person I spoke to today, and you're going to be my first registered voter.
Go ahead. Oops.
You just see that? They just started, and the first person we walk up to, they were willing to get registered to vote. I'm not going to put them on camera. I guess I already did. Look at that. I'm going to get them off camera.
The people in the back took off running.
A couple years.
And there we go.
Anybody else in on the 18?
So I'm going to try to continue to keep people off camera in their personal and private residence. Jamie, you do me a favor? This thing that I'm tapping, we slightly pull it out. This thing that I'm tapping. This thing that I'm tapping, will you slightly pull it out? And then pull this out for me. Keep pulling it. Keep pulling it. No. Leave it there for a minute. Will you hold like that top piece on the iPad? I'm just gonna tighten this up. It's so loose.
Check this out. You do? Yeah.
Oh. Maybe it's not gonna tighten up. Maybe it's broken.
Yeah, I've got chicken sauce, sparkling, California.
Not very good.
You did not break it.
Johnny and Russell, but not beef.
Okay.
But most of
If you hold it there, I'm gonna try to snap it.
Joe, she lives in California. That's California.
Russell's like Jefferson.
There you go.
Muhammad Ali.
Thank you so much.
On the north side.
Oh yeah, so yeah.
We gotta catch up with Darren live.
Hmm?
Well, that's what we gotta do.
I'm about to move. You know, I'm in a one bedroom.
19th.
Two, but three, I need to have an office in the house, and so I can, get down with this one now. Like a Sunday dinner too.
I know you all recognize it. That's Katira Heron right there in front of us.
What's up, y'all?
How you doing out here today?
I'm good. Make sure y'all get out and register to vote. Check your status today. Check your mama's status, your daddy's status, your grannies and all them people's statuses.
Everybody.
Y'all need help.
So important.
We'll come to y'all.
Yeah, so important.
You heard it right
Voice
there.
matters.
And what Katira said is true. Your voice does matter. Your opinion matters. Your vote matters. Register to vote.
There's another person on your right side.
That's mine. Yeah, I bet you.
Get your butt on this thing. Y'all be older lady.
So we got another home back here.
But the next street is, if you go that way, it's down here.
Yeah, so what I'm asking, should we go down a little more and go back
I'll
that
say
way?
we go to the stoplight and then go to the left, because then you can circle back around.
That's right.
Jamie, anything?
I'm looking at something. If you look at a minivan, usually have one of
About how far back would you say?
It's on a 15-minute delay, just like the scanner.
Where is that?
Back when we turned the corner.
Okay, so we turned off Broadway, right? It's buffering again. I don't like that. I gotta see why that is. It's happening way too
It's
much.
been buffering all day, like earlier when you were
At
live.
the so that's, and I'm very appalled by that because I said it was 5 bars. 5 bars is the strongest signal ever, and all of a sudden it's bad signal. I don't get that.
I don't know, but they got me
That's not good.
like the house that Linda walked up to, like down there. Yes, sir. They gotta get us some water.
See, that's what I'm saying. 4 bars. That should not be that far behind. But I don't know. So right now, Linda Sarsour, my son, and Tamika Palmer, Breonna Taylor's mother, are at a home encouraging family members to vote, register to vote if they aren't already. And not just encouraging them, but they are getting people registered to vote currently. I'm trying my hardest to keep the camera pointed away from people's personal households right now. But
What street is this? 34th. It's either 33rd or 34th. That's right.
Look.
Where the B is, there's like a B in the road.
36?
30. No.
32nd. No,
This is not
34th.
36th.
No, I said 32nd, but 34th. I feel like 34th.
A little bit to the left. It's right after the liquor store on the left. Like right after the Carol Brayton Center. There's a liquor store on the left, and then you turn left.
I don't think you say Carol Brayton. So right now, as you see, there's another person getting registered to vote as we speak. This is what it is. This is the action,
We're on Louis J.
the talk
Coleman.
and the action. Canvassing, getting people to vote, registering people to vote.
Yeah, you see this? I can see him. We're on the left.
Who's this?
Oh, that's not good. me to hold one?
So you're gonna hold this one. Which one you wanna hold?
That one?
All right, keep the.
It's shakier though. Which one?
Well, it comes with some a disclaimer. This is the main camera. Please try to keep the camera pointed away from people's homes. We're trying to keep people's personal homes and stuff off the camera as much as possible. Stay fluid. Make sure your focus is on the middle of the screen at all times. Try to stay low to the ground. This camera is on an upward tilt, which causes it to stay stable, however, and fluid, pointing in the same direction as if it were any direction. That's why I like Zion. It's good stuff. It's a nice brand, and it's a great way to stay in shape. Other than that,
This disclaimer has been brought to you at Parkland.
indeed, family. But here you go, and
This one.
that one. So when you initially grab it, go ahead and grab it on the way you're going to hold it the whole time, so it doesn't have to. You grab it where my hand is. So with this, you want to try to keep one of them and two of them in the shot at all times.
But not that.
And think of it like this too. When you're holding that camera, you're holding the main camera, you're doing a few things. Number one, you're showing and telling the truth. And number two, you're also showing and telling this truth from whatever perspective that you hold that angle at right now. You got the crew walking by. So now Linda's talking to a couple people.
Keep it. You can't see how far behind.
Get registered.
Okay, that's right.
I can't see that.
If you want to reference it by this shot, it's fine too. Because this is currently, everybody's seeing what you're showing right now. And again, Vocal Kentucky, Woke Vote, Until Freedom gather together. And people have left in teams of 2.
Or more.
Was it 3 teams or 2 teams?
There's
son.
probably 4.
Was it 2, 3, or 4 teams that went out? Was it 2, 3, or 4 teams?
I think it was 3 teams.
3 teams. 3 teams.
I saw 2 break off though.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do this. It's too much concentration.
It's too much concentration. Gotcha. Let's switch back. All right.
Since I'm too far behind.
Spring up. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good job. It really is an art. It really is an art, though.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot that goes on. It's getting loose again.
Where's Mike? Mike, I see some
That's deep.
police outside. Where's Mike?
I think that's where he's looking to go across the street.
You know, I'm thinking,
That looks like a lot of people.
Yeah, that's the license.
So I'm going to go ahead and shut this Facebook Live off for now. We'll probably go live again soon as we're canvassing. And again, Until Freedom, Woke Vote, Vocal Kentucky coming together to lead a canvassing effort in the West End. Met up at Carl Braden Center, started there, and then spread out in teams of 3 to encourage people to vote and register people to vote should they be willing to do so. Stay woke, stay assertive, stay persistent, stay educated. But if you do nothing else, stay live.
You do nothing else.
If you do nothing else.
Do nothing else.
If you 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 do nothing